We got some new information of Battlefield Labs, and we're also going to be talking about the return of server browsers. Yes, you heard me right, it's happening. So make sure to stick around for that, as you don't want to be missing out the news. What's up, troopers? My name's Neon, and welcome to a new video. Battlefield 6 has recently put out a video, and it was showing off the PC specs and the performance what this game can do. It's also showing off some footage when it comes to the new maps, and they recently just put out a blog post when it comes to everything about labs, server browsers, and so much more. So make sure to leave a like in this video so I know you want to see more, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. So many of you troopers have been coming over as it is. It's been honestly really overwhelming. I'm extremely grateful. I did 3 million views just this month alone. I seriously can't thank you guys enough. So this is how it all started off in the blog post. It says, "Hello everyone, Battlefield Labs is returning and resuming testing the last updates and the content. So we're focusing on refining and polishing the game for launch using amazing feedback received during the open beta. Thank you. This includes new maps and the first look at the server browser. We're looking forward to hearing your thoughts as well as the feedback from people who tested the content as we continue to build Battlefield together leading up to October the 10th launch. The end of the open beta now provides us with more opportunities to return to Battlefield Labs play sessions. This time around, the sessions will occur more as a target financing the launch balances features for Battlefield 6. And then they basically are just saying that Battlefield Labs is just a work in progress, but all that feedback can be improved for the launch of the game. Before we dive into some areas that we've been focusing on, if you are interested in shaping the future of Battlefield, you can sign up to Battlefield Labs now. I really recommend everyone sign up for Labs, as it's really important, because that is your main opportunity to get early access of Battlefield and honestly just shaping up the game itself. I was lucky enough to be a part of Labs in February this year, but I don't want you troopers to miss out. And here is the first look at the server browser. This is the server browser, what they are going to be doing. I was kind of surprised. I didn't think server browsers was going to happen, but this is what it is right now. And honestly, you looking at it, it just looks like any other server browser as you expect. Of course, it has a filter side, so you can go and search what you need to. But how is this going to work? Is it going to be the same map, or is it going to be like a matchmaking where you can search for that right map? Or is it also linked with custom ones too? Because as you can see here, we got Rush 24/7. We got Breakthrough 24/7. You can even tell that some of these are custom ones, as you got Jet Race. Some of the most frequent questions from the community has been about server browser availability in its upcoming Battlefield Labs playtest session. So we enabled the early implement of the portal with the community tab as a stage of our main goal. How it works with the Intel feedback focusing on the accessibility and the UI. So as I said earlier on, it looks like the server browser is probably going to be from the portal side, or is going to be linked with portal. As with the custom search seen with the recent Battlefield 6 open beta, these features should be treated as a work in progress. They are not final, and for now the scope of the server browser is limited, so we can focus on the stability and the core. Battlefield Labs is a vital part of our collaboration with the community, helping us shape these systems together. These tests will be limited, allowing us to focus on feedback and assure the stability before extending further if necessary. So all the server browser stuff is gonna still be in a work in progress. Obviously, a lot of stuff is gonna be changing. It looks like they want to give it a go in the Battlefield Labs first to see how it truly works out before it actually comes into launch of the game. I'm assuming server browser will be at launch, but as I just told you, they are still working on it. Players can use the experience library to find verified conquest experiences using the provide shortcode. Enter the shortcode in the search file. So pretty much this is almost just like how it was with 2042, where you have like a 6-digit code where you can enter it and you can find your right server, because there's going to be so many and it's going to be difficult to find certain ones. I'm assuming you can add ones like as your favorite, but just adding a code to it, then you can get the right one. I know there was codes when it came to aim training for 2042, so this is like no more different. So players can join experience libraries as described, or open the server browser for UI to view all the current running servers from here. You can also select servers, join them, and explore the tag filter. And then here is some of the tag filters, what you can see as well. So you can do like modes where it has limited HUD, no HUD at all, or it could be hardcore. Before the open beta, Battlefield Labs play session has focused on gameplay such as movement, gunplay, destruction, alongside with server stability. This is actually a really big thing, and I feel like we all experienced this when it came to the open beta, especially when it came to the servers. And that was pretty obvious, and they had to add queue times, but the servers were definitely getting stressed because of how many players. It's pretty obvious they just need more servers. As I was a part of labs and I can talk about it, I can't talk about future lab stuff, but I can talk about what I was in before. Movement was definitely a big thing. Movement was actually completely different in June, much more faster. But gunplay has significantly improved since the open beta. Open beta highlights, feedback has also been needed to balance across different sides of elements, as we are now entering the phase of Battlefield Labs where this will become one of our primary focuses, where we continue to collab and work on the future and optimizing for the game, to improve weapons, large-scale vehicle combat, gadgets balancing, and more to set place with the Battlefield Labs. In this Battlefield Labs new playtest, there's going to be 2 maps where you can play. The maps you can play in the Battlefield Labs is Operation Firestorm, a classic from Battlefield, and everyone should know that one, and if you never experienced it, well, you're going to. And the next one is Morak Valley. These are 2 large-scale maps what are going to be in the playtest. They also said they're going to be working on the vehicle side. There's going to be quad bikes, tanks, and aircraft what's going to be in here. And here is a sneak peek of the new map what you're going to be experiencing in Battlefield Labs. Guys, please make sure you sign up for Battlefield Labs. It's pretty easy. Just search it up on your computer, Battlefield Labs, and sign yourself up. If you already have an EA account, then it's perfect, because you just sign into your EA account and you just sign up for Labs. I do not want people to miss out on this, as it's a really rare opportunity. Sooner or later, you probably are not going to be ever available to get into Labs. So don't miss out on the opportunity. It's available on consoles too, so don't think to yourself that this is just PC. Everyone can have the chance to play it. Even I've been experiencing Battlefield Labs on my PlayStation. A lot of big things happening very soon. Looks like this playtest is going to be a big focus, as this is pretty much the last one just before the game comes out. Because for the multiplayer side, I think this is the last Labs playtest, because the next one is supposed to be the Battle Royale. And then after that, Labs is basically just going to be the future content for the game. So this is your last chance to change the impact for Battlefield 6. Thank you very much for listening to me talk, troopers. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new. And I'll see you on the battlefield.